So here we are in the uphill, the first of the course, just outside the stadium. We go down after the stadium and then we start climbing for this small uphill. Then follow a small downhill, and then we have the longest uphill of the course. This uphill, the longest, is for every course. The junctions are on the top of this big uphill, where you have the longest track, which is the 4K, and then you have many different junctions to get the 3.3K, the 3K, 2.5, 2K. So it's on the top of this area that we have these junctions. And then when you come back to the stadium, every courses take the same downhill. It's like we are climbing on a flat area, flat, if we can say. Then we turn on this area, and then after we have turned, then we go back to the stadium for a big downhill that you see behind me in the forest, when you have a big speed, a very high speed, but it is not a dangerous downhill because we don't have any strong turns or difficult turns. And then after this downhill, the first downhill that we get from the stadium becomes an uphill, then to climb to the stadium. It's not a big one, but it can be enough in the case that many athletes will arrive at the same time for the finish, and the more fresh can attack and make a small difference, but this small difference can make the big difference in the results. Okay?
Okay.
This part that we see now is the downhill that the servicemen are using. So as we see these two skiers, they are going down, they test the ski, because after this downhill it begins the uphill. So yeah, we came from this course in the uphill, then we are here now. Let's breathe a little bit. And then we have this turn here with the camera position just in front. So it's the left turn, and the top of the uphill is just here when the sun is okay. Okay, bravo. So then,
this was the hardest one.
Yeah, this is the hardest because it's also the longest of the course. Then right after we have this small downhill that we see with the right turn, a small uphill but with the speed. This small uphill is nothing. So everywhere there is a junction, we have this kind of sign. So as we see just now, we have the yellow one, and according to the rules, the yellow course is the 3K. No, if you turn right now, that's the 2K. Yeah, the 2K, the red one, and we see on this sign now there is one turning on the right. So it's blank because we have just displayed the yellow one, but normally we will have the red on the right side, and all the others are going straight in this down. And from this place that we have a very nice TV camera position, and just in front we have a nice sightseeing on the jumping hills. In front of us, then we are coming back to the stadium. So we are in a quite flat area. It's a small uphill. Climb a little bit, but it's not too heavy. And then we will have a small downhill, a small uphill with a traveling camera, and then the big downhill to go back to the stadium. Split time here. Clack. Okay. And here we can see the stadium. The bridge which goes on the right to the finish. A traveling camera. Bravo!
My legs are shaking!
You cannot work anymore. Just skating now.
This is so much harder than it looks on TV.
Yeah. That's kind of